This is Quagmire's daughter.
There's no guarantee it's your baby.
Giggity?
Oh, I say that.
And somehow, these are also Quagmire's daughters.
Alright! 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 Alright!
This horn dog's been getting busy for quite a long time now. That's why I went through every season of Family Guy to see just how many kids Quagmire actually has. Yeah, I'm that dedicated. And now I'm gonna tell you all about it. From Quagmire's adventures as a single father to being the most dead of deadbeat dads to spawning enough kids to rival Genghis Khan. We'll be starting with the time he tried to sleep with his daughter. Oh yeah, that actually happened. In the episode No Giggity, No Doubt to be precise. So where did he meet this daughter anyway? Well, at a high school prom, of course. Why was he picking up girls at prom? Do you need to ask?
Hi, I am Glenn Quagmire.
Courtney, nice to meet you.
I got held back. You like getting held back?
Sometimes.
Quagmire should have known right then and there that she was his flesh and blood, because ain't no way that pickup line would work on any normal person. Well, it worked, and they spent the night dancing until they retired to his place.
Oh, Courtney.
Oh, Glenn. Oh, giggity.
Wait, did you just say giggity?
Uh-oh. Break out the emergency DNA kit. That wasn't a joke. He actually has one of those on standby.
Here, rub this up and down on the inside of your cheek.
Giggity.
Ah, stop saying that! You're my daughter!
If you're wondering who her mom is, or frankly anything about her, Quagmire doesn't know either. And Courtney never knew her either. In fact, Courtney's life kinda sucks, actually.
So you don't know your mom? Who do you live with?
Well, right now I'm on a futon in the rafters of my friend's garage. Oh, actually, I better get going.
After 17 seasons of doing some of the most depraved things imaginable to women, Quagmire finally does something good. He steps up as a father and allows her to move in with him. And to his credit, he really does become a dad. Changes his whole aesthetic and vibe while he's at it.
Oh, daddy-os.
Did you bang your kid yet?
Okay, Peter, can I talk to you for a second? I'm sorry, but I am not going to stand for any misogyny. Stop acting like a Neanderthal pig.
Those sound scary.
Never thought I'd see the day. He turns into a real respectable guy, spends time with his daughter, introduces her to the neighbors, even cock-blocks dirtbags.
What's your Instagram? I just got on there and need some interesting peeps to follow.
Oh, you'll have to ask my dad. He approves all my follow requests.
Denied! Nice try, ass.
I cannot stress enough how much of a better person he becomes. Maybe a bit on the lame side, but much better. He even goes camping now, and of course he drags Peter along with him. But I think it's fair to say that Peter needs some bonding time with his daughter as well. Pretty soon they could be doing skits like this.
Say, Dad, what are you doing?
Oh, just sitting on the invisible bench, reading about those North Korea jokesters.
But, Dad, they moved the invisible bench last week. It's over there now.
Whoa!
Isn't that just sweet? Also kinda cringe. Alright, Peter's turn.
First, I throw a rope over this tree limb, put the noose around my neck. Now I'll just step onto this rock and jump off into the sweet relief of death.
Okay, bit of an overreaction, but still, masterful mime work right there. Throughout the episode, we see Quagmire be the perfect dad, not complaining about it once, and hell, even goes too far to defend his daughter. But things start to go south when they find themselves lost in the woods.
We're not lost! We're just two dads in the woods who love our daughters very, very much. Okay, so maybe it's not the life we chose. Well, you chose it. I didn't. That's for damn sure.
Well, that kinda came out of nowhere. Perhaps Quagmire might be having some difficulty adjusting to the new role he already adjusted perfectly into.
I'm not Dad! I'm Quagmire! Glenn Quagmire! Giggity giggity!
I think it's possible to overthink these things.
Ugh, what a mishmash. Damn it, I just want to be home. Not here, lost in the woods, looking at this stupid map with a magnifying glass.
Now that was completely out of nowhere. No, seriously, season 17, episode 15, go watch it. This literally came out of the blue. Pause. Whatever, they set fire to the woods and now they're about to die. That's when we get the real moral lesson of the episode.
Now, I might not make it to every one of your recitals, or whatever you do, but have I ever gotten you surrounded by forest fire?
No, I guess you're not so bad.
There you go, ladies and gents. Turns out we should all be like Peter Griffin. Quagmire also apologizes, by the way, ending a conflict that lasted all of 1 minute.
I'm sorry for what I said earlier. I promise, if we make it out of here, we can start again. Deal?
Deal.
They, in fact, did not start again. After the firefighters showed up and they escaped, Courtney was never seen or mentioned ever again on Family Guy. She definitely moved out of Quagmire's house and continued living with ferrets. Hey, at least she was memorable, which is a hell of a lot more than I can say about Quagmire's Spanish son. What Spanish son, you may ask? Well, Quagmire doesn't even know either.
Quagmire? What are you doing here? You don't have kids.
Don't be so sure, Brian. I've slept with chicks all over the world. Who knows? I could have kids in their 20s.
As a matter of fact, he does have kids in their 20s. Here's one of them now.
¿Dónde demonios estabas? Es más de la 1:30 de la mañana.
Eso no significa que no Giggity puede vivir. Maldita sea, Giggity.
A veces me pones furiosa.
No puedo hablar contigo, Giggity, cuando te pones así. Me voy a ver los toros, Giggity, Giggity, Giggity.
Before I compliment Seth MacFarlane for speaking great Spanish, I don't really speak it, so please tell me in the comments how intelligible that actually was. We saw Quagmire be an actual father to the kid he knew existed. Well, don't get used to it, because this man does not stick around for his children. That's right, we're moving on now to Quagmire's deadbeat dad era, starting from the time he found this little angel outside his house.
Baby? I didn't sell a baby.
Look, there's a note.
Glenn, this is your child. Next time, wear a condom, jerk.
It's the classic baby at your doorstep bit. But hold on, I've seen this before. Who's to say that's actually his baby? Well, Peter knows what's up.
Hang on, Quagmire. There's no guarantee it's your baby.
Giggity.
Oh, I say that.
Okay, he's cooked. Well, more like the baby's cooked, because this man has no business raising anything.
There's some frozen steaks in the freezer. Bathroom's down the hall to the right. If you ever come home and there's a tie on the door, it means I'm frogging someone, so give me at least a couple hours. You smoke?
I don't think you're supposed to let that happen, Glenn. So what is this bundle of joy called anyway? There wasn't a name on the card, so I guess it's up to her dad.
Have you given her a name yet?
Yeah, I named her Anna Lee, but I'm probably just gonna call her for short.
That's funny.
Thank you.
Oh my. Someone get this baby away from him immediately. Frick. Unfortunately, none of his neighbors are willing to take care of a whole frackin' baby for him. And trust me, they're a lot of work.
Oh, God, hang on a second. Okay, stop. Just stop crying. Stop crying, Anna Lee. Oh, no wonder. You dropped your pacifier.
You have a baby?
Yeah, it's a long story. Damn kids kept me up every night for 2 weeks. Now, where were we? Giggity, giggity.
Kinda feel bad for Quagmire now. Can't even get to do the one thing he likes to do more than binge drinking. So he goes over and begs Peter to take the baby off his hands like he doesn't already have 3 kids of his own and a dog to feed. But don't worry, Peter has a better idea.
This is just a suggestion, just throwing it out there. Have you considered abortion?
Peter, I think it's too late for that.
Oh, don't let the press put the scare into you. Wade v. Boggs has not been overturned.
Yeah, but you can't really abort a live baby.
Oh, boy, they have got you. Glenn, give her back to God.
Yeah, Peter, I'm going to go ahead and move the conversation forward.
Now what did he mean by that? Let's just be nice and assume Peter's a massive idiot and not a homicidal maniac. Obviously leaving the baby with Peter wasn't working out, so Quagmire decided to simply put her up for adoption, but that turned out to be kind of difficult for him.
Oh. Here. She'll go to a good home, right?
Oh, yes.
She'll be somewhere safe, right? Like, you're not going to put her with sand people, right?
You mean like from Star Wars?
No.
Good heavens, Quagmire. It really is a good thing he gave that kid up. Quagmire ends up changing his mind, though, starts to miss the little tyke, and even tracks down the family that adopted her.
There's Anna Lee. Hang on, Anna Lee, I'm coming. It's them. Look at her. She looks so happy.
He decides it's best to leave her there with a loving family. You know, instead of kidnapping her and taking her back to his dungeon of a home. I was gonna give Quagmire some kudos and say he wasn't that much of a deadbeat dad, but then he ruined it by ending it off with this.
Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll bump into her in 18 years.
What?
Did you really think I was gonna change that much? Get out, everybody!
Yeah, screw this guy. Also, we never hear or see this kid ever again. At least this one gets to enjoy a much better life, probably. Being a bad dad is just the half of it. This man has sired several kids around the world. Now we take things up a notch and I show you how this man has been screwing around like a modern-day Genghis Khan. Scientists estimate that roughly 16 million men today share a genetic lineage with Genghis Khan or his close male relatives, meaning that Khan slept with hundreds of women back in the day. Well, let me tell you something. Quagmire probably has that man beat. Remember when he declared how many people he slept with?
I'd like to thank you all for coming to Quagfest. Now, no celebration of my 1000th would be complete without first meeting number one. Here she is, all the way from Weathersfield Elementary School, Miss Eleanor.
Ew. Just ew on so many levels. That's a minimum of 1,000 encounters, and sure, he uses protection sometimes. I mean, we've literally seen him just choose not to, like the time at the airport.
Oh, that was great.
Say, which gate is flight 209?
209. That flight left half an hour ago.
Oh my God. Oh my God! That plane's going down! My friends are on that plane! They're all gonna die!
What? Oh no!
And that's not the worst part. Here's the condom I said I put on.
Oh, you thought that was bad? Here's a montage of Quagmire sleeping with several women.
That was great. And we could still make our reservation.
What? Why? We already had...
Wait, so I don't have to make small talk with you or spend any money?
Of course not.
Look at that. He just stops using the condoms. So yeah, it's not exactly surprising that Peter can just go into a random strip club and see this.
Quagmire, you ever been to Atlantic City before?
Well, once, about 20 years ago. Why?
Holy schmoly, look at the chins on those girls. And does every one of his kids say his catchphrases too? Really? Just like a deadbeat dad, I bet he saw those strippers on his way out and ignored them too. Just like he did with the episode Tales of a Third Grade Nothing when Peter had to go back to elementary school.
Peter is your son?
That is affirmative.
Because you look a lot more like that child over there.
Daddy?
Oh, God!
Daddy?
Oh, God!
Of course, he immediately runs away, but he's not gonna get far.
Papa?
Oh, God! Hey, there are no kids in here, right?
No, just me.
Oh, thank God. You want to have unprotected...
Well, at least they didn't say his catchphrase, which is more than I can say about this next abomination he spawned. I'm referring to the time he married a giraffe.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
I'm glad we waited. Giraffity! Yeah, see, that's not mine.
Even when it's a frackin' abominable hybrid, he's still gonna be a deadbeat dad. And that officially takes our total up to 9 children Quagmire has spawned that we've seen so far at least. Also a total of 0 that he's actively raising. But that's just a tiny bit of the insanity on this channel. Click the link on screen now to check out something much wackier probably. And as always guys, thank you very much for watching.